You shut up, R2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wednesday Night Smackdown. That's right. And the man who is okay, all right, that's a different title. The man who perpetually dislikes The Rock, that would be Mr. JV, but he also lives at the Firefly Funhouse.
We're here.
We are here. And speaking of here, welcome his very first time as a full panelist, Tyler the Redbeard.
I've been on here before.
Well, yeah, but you weren't a panelist then. You're a guest.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks.
Trying to make you feel welcome, dick. Just kidding.
Fair enough.
Wow.
Fair enough.
And of course, returning LeftEyeEgo. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, guys? Sorry I was late pulling up.
No, you're good. Trust me, I was late. I was on the phone doing stuff. Also,
Just as long as you're not late pulling out.
There you go. Very true.
It might depend on who you're with. For those who are married, I'm not, but I'm just saying for those who are married. That being said, Matt says good evening, and as I addressed at the beginning of the show, shut up, R2. He's trying to say we're late and gay, without saying gay. And of course, is it little folks versus big folk tonight?
Oh no.
Yeah. And then of course he
That's
says
a topic for Friday. That's a topic.
Yeah, it is a topic for Friday. We saw that, but it's a topic for Friday. So hopefully, R2, you can be there, or even in the chat, just to sprinkle your fun around. That sounds weird.
Ew, why would you say it like that?
Ew, that's just so wrong.
I don't know. It sounded
this guy anywhere.
God,
no, it's true.
Shower after that.
Damn! That's a good one.
I mean, that's all I got for that one.
Yeah.
So that being said, we're talking about the road to WrestleMania is here.
That's right. 3 days.
Yes,
So,
3 days.
Wow, 3
I'll
days.
leave it- So I'll let it to our two relatively new guys. And to quote Cody Rhodes, so what do you want to talk about?
Did you see that Cody Rhodes was actually on Good Morning America following all this?
He was on Good Morning America. He was on Good Morning America. He was on First Take. He was on ESPN for First Take this morning. Yeah.
Okay, can I start real quick? I want to start by saying I have become a massive fan of Cody Rhodes over all of this work that is going on. I really have. No, I'm being dead serious, dude. I'm being dead serious.
Did you not like him before?
Well, yeah, I didn't dislike him. He was
Anna.
good, but he wasn't. Hi, Anna. She's got a wrench, so y'all be careful.
Yeah, I mean, I've liked him since before AEW when they were, selling out
Legacy
with an indie promotion and stuff like that. So I go,
and then he went over into New Japan for a while. And he was great there.
Yeah, no, I've never had an issue with Cody Rhodes. He just never he just never, I was like, oh, Cody Rhodes.
Mhm.
This has made me notice Cody Rhodes for the reason of, because again, as we've discussed on this platform before in this show, there was a massive miscalculation, right? And they had to redirect like it was going out of style. It's like the Titanic trying to actually avoid the iceberg, which it seems this time they did. So the thing is that I guarantee that like on Triple H, The Rock, Cody Rhodes, and even Seth Rollins, they're like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it, because this has been some of the best wrestling that I've seen personally in years. And look, and I'm not an avid watcher, but like my nephew, who's an avid watcher, is like, this has made social media rounds all over the place. And Cody Rhodes is literally he's working it, and he's working it good.
Yeah. And this is part of this new era. We're in a social media era where social media gives clout, and it brings eyes to the show. And that's all. And this is all this is. It's just so people who are using their social media are doing great things for the company.
Mm-hmm.
This is now part of the business, the model. You need to be on social media now.
Yes. because the disputes go into that. Like The Rock has made videos, Cody's made posts, like, and I like the fact that most are calling this the Renaissance era, because it takes the golden age of wrestling and the Attitude Era, and it kind of goes that, and like it has been incredible. Seriously, and the fact that Cody Rhodes, who in my opinion, I think he is just as big a family man, honoring his dad, honoring his older brother, to take what he got on Raw. You don't get told. I mean, you might get told like, "Hey, man, we're gonna smack you with a belt a couple times." You don't get smacked like 12 times unless you're like going, "Let's do it. Let's make it the best damn show ever."
Yeah.
He got worked hard.
Yeah.
And this is kind of, and I know we're gonna get into it with our predictions and stuff, but this is kind of why it's almost guaranteed Cody Rhodes is walking out the Universal Champion.
He has to.
Because you don't put in this much work to fumble at the 1 yard line.
Right.
And the fact that they've mentioned something because initially some folks were like, well, if Roman holds, then he's going for Hogan's record. Well, they just gave Roman a record, because now that the WrestleMania is a 2-night event and Roman is in the main event for both nights.
Okay.
That gives Roman now
record
9 WrestleMania main events, which beats Hogan. So they gave him a Hogan record, which really means nothing.
Okay. So they're counting it 2 nights is actually 2 events. So it's like 2 separate Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Night
That's
1 and
weird.
night 2.
Okay. All right. I didn't know that. Interesting.
Okay. So Ego, Tyler, anything in particular you want to go? You want to discuss before we go into the lineups?
I was just trying to figure out if the thing about the man saying she didn't like the stink face, was it a work or not? I didn't know
that's a work.
Okay,
that's a work.
Okay. Sorry.
It's a work.
Trying to figure that out. Okay.
Right. Yeah, no, it's a work, because again, it's it's meant to drive views, right? It's kind of like Kotaku, like going, toxic gamers don't like that, but it's meant to do it in more of kind of a kayfabe, positive,
tongue in cheek,
tongue in cheek.
Okay, all right. Oh no,
yeah, it's not actually malicious.
Okay, I was like, but that's actually, I am super excited and interested to see that. The Rhea Ripley versus the Man, like that's. I'm really excited to see it. I don't know why. I saw the Instagram clip of them going at it, and security's holding them back, and the Man jumps over the top turnbuckle and takes them all out. Like I was like, this is hot. I like this.
I got to be honest, real quick. Who thinks that Rhea is going to give Becky Lynch the stink face?
Oh, it has to happen.
I think it's going to
happen. I'm looking forward to it.
She might.
I'm not gonna be mad at it.
Tyler?
I don't know what the stink face is, so that's
the Rikishi, man.
Rikishi. That's what she calls it. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I was just gonna ask if there's anything in particular you want to talk about.
No, I mean the Cody, Rock, Roman. That's kind of the main thing that's interested me so far. I don't even know what the rest of the card is, to be honest with you.
Well,
did anybody? Well, let's talk about one thing.
Okay, I'll pull up the card. Hold on.
Did anyone else other than me watch the Bray Wyatt documentary?
I did not get a chance to see it, man. I want to.
No.
Wow, that is good. And there is a tease because right at the end, they show the lantern. The lantern lights up. The screen goes scratchy. And you see Uncle Howdy in silhouette in the background. Bo Dallas is coming back to the WWE as Uncle Howdy.
Interesting. Be Bray's brother then.
I'd like that.
Nice.
What's already all right? Oh, wow. Okay.
I found the card real quick. Tom says, "Wait, more twerking in the no. This is very Attitude Era-esque. It is not twerking.
Hey, Dave.
Trust me, this is something that precedes all the nonsense of modern day. What's up there, Dave? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you being here. So this is the card. I don't know if this is the official poster, but it looks pretty awesome.
Okay, so I'd go on ESPN to double check it, man.
Well, I just saw this. That does look good. So night one, I believe the starting match is going to be Rhea versus Becky Lynch for the Women's World Championship.
It starts out with that?
Mm-hmm.
Because Becky Lynch said the one thing she's never done in her career is open a WrestleMania.
Do you really want to open it? Or do you want to close it out though?
Kind of set the mood.
Well, the opening match kind of sets the table.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, you want a match that starts on a big high note because it gets everybody. It's kind of like, and I hate it to put it this way. It's kind of like that first shot or that first bump of cocaine. I've never tried it, but I understand the effects. It gets the night started, okay? And JV's agreeing, so like. Also, shout out to the 21 viewers. Appreciate y'all being here. Like how you went like this. I
live in Vegas. It's not my first trip around on the block.
Yeah. He goes like, I don't know what to say. And then Tyler's like going, all right.
Okay, so this is the starting match. Becky versus Rhea. Last week, Ryan and I gave our picks. Ego and Tyler, I want to know your picks and how, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hyped are you for this match?
Tyler, you want to go first, man?
Oh, I don't really care about the women's matches. I just
You
don't.
sexist.
No, they're just usually not that interesting. It's a good time to take a potty break. But if it's at the front, I guess you got to watch it.
I'd watch this one. This one will be fun.
This one, yeah, I think it's gonna be fun.
Look, I actually like what Rhea is doing. Again, I'm not a huge fan of Becky's persona, the man, because it kind of falls in line with certain things. But Becky Lynch is very competent, and Rhea is very competent, and I think it's going to be really exciting. So,
yeah,
Ego?
I'm hell excited, man. Like I'm about like a 9 on it, just because between the mic work, they're both super popular. You know, it's
mic
and
work.
I haven't, yeah, they're gonna have great mic work, great ring work, and everything will be technically sound. I mean, I haven't felt this hyped for women's wrestling since
Becky
like
Lynch
Lita.
sucks. Becky Lynch sucks.
Really, dude?
Becky Lynch sucks at pro almost.
He thinks the Rock.
Okay, I mean, it's promos have been a little wishy-washy lately, but I like.
Well, she's also been gone, right? Why was she gone?
Yeah,
no.
She get hurt.
She had a kid.
Oh, that's right. That's why. Okay, yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah, so I'm just like, to do all that, come back. Like, I'm excited enough about just to have a one-on-one women's title match, and it looks like it's going to be good enough to actually open. So I'm excited about it, man. Like, I'm really excited to see how this is going to turn out. But I definitely got Rhea Ripley taking home the chip on that one, or the strap. I'm sorry.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I don't see a world where Rhea leaves not the champion still.
Agreed.
She is way too over as a heel.
Yes.
Now I do see now I do see something possibly in my own little fantasy booking here, because we've got a big name who's not on the card. That is Liv Morgan, who has a legitimate beef with Rhea Ripley. At least as far as a story goes. I see Rhea celebrating, holding up the belt, someone coming in out of nowhere, cane, a kendo stick, a chair, beating the ever-living shit.
I thought you said Kane. Like Kane was going to come out.
Jokes. Yeah, no, I caught that too, but I knew what he was talking about because, like, again,
so then you come out and choke slam like Rhea Ripley or something. That'd be awesome.
So then comes out in the hoodie, pulls back the hood, and it's Liv. To set up the next feud.
But you don't see there being any interference at all, though.
No,
in the match.
No.
Okay,
no.
All right.
No, I don't think so. I think it'll be post match. I have to agree with JP on this one because I think, and I agree with that. Rhea is so over. She has to become a face. Her time needs to start forging her own route.
Well, based on some spots on Raw, we see that there's a fracture starting to happen in the Judgment Day.
Yeah,
we're already seeing that. It's starting with Dominic, as he had he was hanging around with Legado del Fantasma. He's been hanging around with Andrade trying to get Andrade to join the Judgment Day. I could see Andrade or Santos Escobar pulling him away from Judgment Day.
Okay, I can see that.
So our next match, which could be the banger of night one, Gunther versus Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship.
Now, obviously, again, this poster has a lot of matches on it. So we just did this one. This is Gunther versus Sami Zayn right here. Now, Gunther is somebody who has, again, as JV and I have discussed, he has a long running, about 832 days, somewhere in there.
It is wow. It is right about 700 100 days.
Okay.
He came when he got called up from NXT. He won the Intercontinental Championship 2 months in his call.
Yes.
Wow.
And he's held it ever since. I don't see Gable getting involved in this match. I do see Gable's story playing out later on, as like at the Bash at Berlin. We just found out that they added another premium live event in June, Clash at the Castle, which will be in Glasgow, Scotland. So we're seeing a lot of international shows, which from what I've understood, which Triple H, Paul Levesque, likes those rabid crowds that they have. Vince McMahon hated those crowds. He hated going outside of North America.
Yeah, because they were unpredictable.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
Again, and I'll allude to one of my favorite superstars of all time, The Rock versus Hulk Hogan. Hollywood Hulk Hogan was the bad guy. In Toronto, flipped it.
Well, what was it? At Backlash last year in Puerto Rico, you had the champion Bianca Belair being challenged by Io Sky. Io Sky was by far the favorite in that match. I mean, you would think just by the crowd reaction that Io was the face and Bianca was the heel.
The heel, yeah.
It's interesting that these other countries, they kind of flip the script from what an American audience would want, because they're not Americans. They see things differently. So
that's fair.
Okay, so Intercontinental Championship, who you guys got?
I think I might go with Sami Zayn, man. If you told me this guy won the Intercontinental Championship 2 months in, really? Everyone's going Gunther. Okay, I'll stick with Sami Zayn then.
Okay,
are we having a pool? Are we? Is there? Oh yeah, I forgot to ask. Is there any money on this? Like pools for the?
No.
It's for the entertainment of the audience.
Just right.
Just want to double check.
Well, I do want to ask real quick, Ego,
okay.
why do you think it's Sami Zayn?
I mean, you're telling me Gunther's had the belt for 700 days, 2 months after his call up. I'm thinking you'd want to at least change the strap, change hands, and start with a new storyline. That's my only thinking. Okay. That's all.
Okay. Can I offer a counter on that?
Of course.
Okay, because in between this weekend and SummerSlam, there's another premium live event called Bash at Berlin. Gunther is Austrian.
Mm-hmm.
He is gonna hold that belt until at least that premium live event. Now, do I think that this is the end of the Gunther Sammy story? No. I think WrestleMania 41, between now and WrestleMania 41, Gunther challenges for the World Heavyweight Championship, wins that, vacates the IC Championship, and
so
you
have him holding this for 1,000 days.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't see it that
long-term storytelling
for an Intercontinental title. No.
Well,
why not?
The Intercontinental title used to be a massive prestige until
they're like, yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, dude. And the reason I'm also actually picking Gunther on this one is because he is a very classic heel, a man of few words. He's not gimmicky. He's just a dick, and it works. It works very, very well, and that's why I think I have to agree with JV. It feels more like the golden era meets attitude era, thus what everybody's calling the Renaissance era. It just for me, it works. It works very well.
Okay. All right. I'll take it under advisement, but still unchanged.
Tyler, okay? You get a little carpal tunnel, like doing what you're doing, a little something, working out.
Okay.
All right. So then we have the Battle of the Brothers, the third time in WrestleMania history that actual brothers go head to head with Jimmy and Jay Uso. Thoughts?
Is this a bloodline rules match or just a
no?
Match?
Nope.
Just a regular
just
match?
a straight up match.
Okay.
What's the nature of how we got here? Fill me in on how we got here for that one, because I know they used to be tag team title holders at one point,
right?
And they're part of the bloodline, so it's like it looks like it's fracturing.
And then, when Sammy left the bloodline, there was a schism going in the bloodline. Jimmy said he quit. Jay brought him back. Jay then turned on Roman Reigns, and then Cody brought Jay over to Raw. So the bloodline is still on SmackDown. And there's been this feud, which, to be quite honest, the WWE really has not built this match well enough because they have kind of it's like it's Jimmy and Jay. Of course, we don't need to do much more, but they really need to. So what I see as this match, who comes out on top on this match is who needs a win more. Does Jay need a win? Does Jay need a win to be over with the fans? No, he doesn't. Jay is pretty much bulletproof at this point.
Okay.
The last few weeks, Jimmy has been booked like a clown. So I see Jimmy walking out as to have won this match. That's just my thought.
Also, Ego, I want you to go first. Given the fact that what do you think? I do agree with JV, but I'm going to explain why. But I prefer you to go first.
Honestly, based on what JV said, I think it's going to be Jimmy too. I mean, the whole brother thing, it's still hard for me because if I'm going the brother angle, I'm thinking Christian Edge or Matt versus Jeff Hardy. With Jimmy and Jay Uso, it's like it's a toss up to me. So I guess I'll just go Jimmy because you said Jimmy might need the win more than Jay. That's kind of it for me.
The reason I'm actually picking Jimmy is because as the fire at the end of Raw kicked off, you saw Jay get knocked out by The Rock. He went behind Gorilla, and then all of a sudden woof, he came tumbling out.
Gorilla, that's cute.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and then of course all of a sudden The Rock picks him up and he just I was like, he is not going to catapult him into the stage. It's like, it's not like the old stages, like where they're made of like steel. And sure enough, he just goes whoosh. And I was like, all right, he did. So the reason I'm thinking this is that Jimmy's going to get the over is because The Rock has already inserted himself, symbolizing to me that there's also we might catch a glimpse of The Rock or Solo, probably Solo more, but we might get a glimpse because The Rock went after Jay ever so briefly, but it was just brief enough.
The Rock is not going to show up. The Rock is not going to show up on night one until the main event. Guarantee you that.
I would agree with you on that.
Yeah.
So, and as far as
Solo's good.
And as far as a brother versus brother match, like I said, it's happened 2 other times. You had Bret Hart and Owen Hart.
Owen Hart.
Owen got the win. Bret did not need a win.
No.
Then you had Matt and Jeff Hardy. Matt won. Jeff did not need a win.
Not that win, no.
So
Fair.
Jay does not.
No,
need
he needed rehab. Sorry.
Considerably. Yeah.
I didn't feel good about that.
So I say Jimmy. Brian says Tyler.
I'll go Jimmy.
Okay, Ego.
I got Jimmy, man. He, like y'all said, he needs the win more than Jay at this point, so I'll give it to Jimmy.
Yeah, it needs to be relevant, in my opinion. Yeah. And I would actually, also agree that I forgot the fact that it was Solo versus Rollins. Yeah, it's going to be Solo that actually steps in and does something about it.
So next we got the human train wreck that is just someone's not coming out of this thing well. Yeah. The 6-pack ladder match for the Undisputed Tag Team Championship. Where you've got so you've got the Judgment Day, the Awesome Truth, the New Day, that is DIY, which is Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, versus A-Town Down Under, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, and the New Catch Republic, which is Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. Now, with a stipulation that was announced on Raw, the match will not end until both sets of belts are retrieved.
So 4 belts.
Well, so the red belts and the blue belts. So if someone grabs both the blue belts, the match is still going until someone grabs the red belts.
Jesus. My God. So it's like SmackDown and Raw tag team titles are on the line?
So I think what they're going to do, I think this is going to be an excuse to split the tag titles, which I will let that out to which yes. You raised your hand.
I saw your video. I saw your video on it about them splitting it, but I mean, what do you mean by split?
Have a Raw tag team champion and a SmackDown tag team champion, and I'll open that discussion to you guys. What do you think about that?
You know what? First of all, I looked up the forecast for WrestleMania nights 1 and 2. It's going to be 50 degrees at its highest. And I've lived in Philly for 12 years. So it's going to be 50 degrees by 2 or 3 in the afternoon, right? So by the time the 6-man ladder matches, we're talking about it being 45 degrees. So I'm just like, it's going to be cold as shit for me. It might be a little bit slippery because the month of
ladders
April and long ladders. Yeah, I'm like, April is a really weird month in Philly. So for me,
Wait, this event's outside?
Yeah, dude, the Lincoln Financial Field's an outside field. That's what I'm saying. It's terrible. It's gonna be 52 degrees Saturday and Sunday. Yeah. So when I saw it, I was like, this is only not for doing this for Paul Heyman. This makes absolutely no sense. Vince McMahon saying he doesn't like North American crowds, but having WrestleMania in Philly is equivalent to going to another country and expecting the right outcome with that kind of a fans. Huh?
Paul, it's Triple H.
I know. I'm saying that I'm assuming that when they chose Philly, Vince still had some kind of oversight of where it was going to be. I'm just saying from that angle. I'm just saying I'm just saying that choosing the Northeast in the month of April is very tricky because weather doesn't start to get decent until like mid-May.
The same thing in Colorado, dude. We've had snow in Colorado early May, like May 5th.
Right. They've had the WrestleManias at the MetLife in New Jersey.
And now they cut that close. All I'm saying is like Florida been an easy choice for me if you want to do an outside venue because it's going to be cold. It might be a little bit slippery, and a ladder with all these people doesn't seem like it's going to be a good idea at all to me. I'm not gonna lie. I saw that they were celebrating the 7-year anniversary of the Hardy Boys coming back in WrestleMania. I'm praying that that's what actually happens. That somehow they take one of the titles. I know they're not listed. It's a pipe dream of mine. I know. I want to relive that moment 7 years ago. Okay, but I honestly, just for the mic skills, I'd probably want the Awesome Truth to win. I think that'd be hilarious.
Okay. Okay. So, Tyler, thoughts on this?
But I haven't kept up with any of the wrestling stuff outside of Cody and Roman.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So here's my thoughts on this. One, the Judgment Day is not walking out to win the tag team championships. That's not happening.
Okay.
Do I see them trying? Do I see them splitting the titles? I'm going to say that they're going to try and do that. This is what I see. This is my fantasy book looking here. I see A-Town Down Under, Grayson Waller, and Austin Theory grabbing the SmackDown titles, and I see DIY, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa grabbing the Raw titles. This is a great moment for those two. They have been in the WWE for 10 years, and this is their first WrestleMania.
Okay.
I mean, yes, it would be fun for the Awesome Truth because of all the work that our Truth has been doing. Personally, I think splitting titles is a dumb idea because I don't think there's not enough teams on either brand to justify their own champion.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think they should make brand new titles, make brand new belts because the belts are ugly as fuck. Never liked those belts.
Also been around for like the better part of I don't know, more than a decade.
More than a decade, yeah. I mean, they used to be copper looking on a black strap. They call them the penny titles.
Yeah,
I remember that.
No, I remember what they used to look like. But I actually still like the look. I didn't care for the name, but no, this is I don't know where to land on this one because quite frankly, I feel like this is going to be such a giant cluster that I don't really have a prediction.
Okay.
Again, man, like I said, with the cold weather, it's I don't see how you do this. I don't see how any of the spots are gonna land the way you want them to with the weather alone. And outside
I mean,
it's an injury waiting to happen.
It is.
Well,
yes.
There are ways to obviously put a canopy over the ring. No,
not at the link, dude. It's too big. It's 80,000 and it goes out.
No. Like literally construct a canopy over the ring, much like they did in Orlando, Florida.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't make it.
You can also actually place throughout the audience industrial grade heaters that are like kind of like 20 feet tall
and also
keep relatively around the ring safer.
And also and also during NFL times, it could be a freezing temperature, but down on the field where there's all that body heat.
Yes, massive people.
Fair point.
It's about a good 15 degrees warmer.
No, and I would agree with that. Yeah, no. So all they have to do is similar to what they did in Orlando, because again, when they did that WrestleMania, what was it, 2008 in Orlando, rain comes out of Florida like it's going out of style, and so they just put a structured canopy large enough to encompass the ring, and basically kind of like the area around it and stuff like that, and it was wide enough, but. No, I feel you, dude.
And they've been doing the canopy thing for quite some time now because now they get a lot more camera angles now. They get a lot more. They get a lot different cameras.
Okay. Sure.
So
yes.
Now this is a match that got announced on a few hours after Friday's SmackDown, which I'm sure Ego is going to be very excited about. We have Damage Control, Dakota Kai, and the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, versus Naomi, Bianca Belair, and Jade Cargill. So I'm going to let Ego take this first.
I have made it no little secret that I'm a huge Jade Cargill fan. I remember when I first saw her at AEW. Dude, I saw her cosplay as Storm in AEW, and I'm like, yo, this is awesome. I didn't even know she was a wrestler. I thought she was a card cosplayer.
Did your wiener get hard? Is that why you're doing this?
I mean, if we're gonna go there, scientifically speaking, I have a reaction to a visual stimuli. Okay,
I can applaud that.
Thank you. Yeah. So I mean, Bianca Belair, I do like. I mean, I guess like when she was like basically chest pressing everyone, but yeah, I love Jade Cargill. She's got like the it factor to me. So I just don't like the fact that they're trying to introduce her in like a 6-woman tag. But I guess there wasn't a lot of time between introducing her in the Rumble and now.
I think that this is the best place to
protect her.
There it is, right there.
Yeah, she's got a lot.
She has a lot.
She has a
lot of bad. She has a lot of bad. She has a lot of bad habits. And I watched. And I went and I YouTubed a few of her AEW matches. Mm-hmm. She's a female Goldberg.
That's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
So
she's got the star power, but she doesn't know how to work properly.
So as far as her big introduction to officially announce her on SmackDown, the presentation was on point. I mean, she looks like a superhero.
Yes.
I mean, but just like she does in her walk up, also in her matches, she likes to pose, and she will take time to pose. That's to catch her breath because she gets gassed real easy.
Really? Okay.
So this is the perfect place to introduce her, to slow cook her into bigger storylines, because she's not going to do any heavy lifting in this match.
No.
She is going to come in on a hot. She is going to come in on a hot tag, hit a few spots, wow the crowd, and either get the pin or tag or tag in one of the other two. Now, I'm conflicted because once I heard this match announced, I'm like, okay, this changes how I think about the Io Sky Bayley match, because you've got a women's division here that, unless you're a major hitter, you're kind of lost in the shuffle. Mm-hmm. And these tag team championships are really nothing that gets pushed really heavily. So on that end, you can't have damage control take a massive loss like this and then have Io also lose. Now they have also, as B has said a few times, with her undefeated streak at the Wrestlemania. Okay, no one is going to come close to the Undertaker ever again.
No.
If I had the pen,
no.
So she's on win number 3. Okay, just like I said about the matches, Bianca can eat a loss and it's not going to hurt her at all.
No.
If Jade doesn't take the pin, it doesn't hurt her. Either. So for this match here, I think this match will have a direct impact on the night 2 match with Bayley and Io. I think Damage Control wins.
Damn. Okay.
Hey guys, I gotta bounce. Sorry, I gotta go.
See you, dude.
Weather again.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
See you, man.
It's weather again, probably.
Yeah. He's been having crazy weather issues down there. Shout out again to 33 people watching this. Holy schnotballs! You guys are the best. Thanks so much.
And Kai, I agree. I'm surprised they did not send her to NXT because I don't know, because after watching her have her big intro and speaking to the WWE crowd, I don't know what she's been working on down at the Performance Center, but it surely was not how to cut a promo, because she's awful.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, the direction I'm probably going to go with this is it would make more sense for them to win on this one. What I'm thinking is that, so obviously these two ladies carry the match, right? With them. She comes in, probably hits a decent high spot. That's JV knows what that's called. That's what he's talking about, a spot. It's called a high spot. It's something exciting for the fans. She does what she is comfortable with enough not to hurt them.
Okay.
Right.
I think Bianca maybe gets tagged in or whatever. Maybe she gets her wings clipped real quick. Bianca comes in, and then all of a sudden there's another miss, and Damage Control wins. It's going to be very exciting towards the end, in my opinion, but they're going to fall short due to, let's say, mistakes.
So
it's a very go ahead, dude.
I was just going to say, as I said, because a lot of folks initially were saying that they wanted the Bianca Jade solo match at this event. Oh God, no. Okay, because Jade right now is in the ring with probably 4 of the best female wrestlers in the world, and they are all homegrown. They're all homegrown by Triple H, B, Dakota, Asuka, Kairi.
And they're going to have to carry Jade. It's not a shot to say she doesn't have the ability to learn and be so much better.
Right.
She's sloppy, and it gets people hurt, and it ends careers.
Is it worse than what's her name? Jesus, what was her name?
Jax?
Is it worse than Nia Jax? Yes, or is it on par with that?
Because she works at a slightly faster pace. Then it's worse than Nia.
It's worse. Okay. It's worse because, quite frankly, you're trying to do something in quick time that you don't have the actual agility to do. Duke says, actual question, will current WWE audience accept a female Goldberg? No, they won't. And that's why. And we also saw with the backlash that he's probably going to talk about, the one chick who
I will say this. The only way that they will accept it, once her contract is up with TNA, if you see Jordan Grace in the WWE, you could accept it.
Yeah. I like Jordan Grace. Yes. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that'll work.
But this question being said, no, Triple H will not accept somebody who does not know how to work. If you are dangerous, if you are sloppy, your ass is out. And I know that from my time in NXT, because they're like going, you get one mistake,
right?
You get one mistake, or there's another one. We're gonna get you.
So I see a lot of. Okay, Matt, I agree. Matt,
that is fair. That's fair.
That's a fair statement.
That's fair.
So then the next match we have is again something Ego would enjoy, luchador style wrestling, because we have Rey Mysterio with Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar and Dominic.
Man,
Can I go first?
Please do, sir. Go ahead.
I want Dominic and Escobar to win because I cannot stand Rey Mysterio. He sucks. He's a diva. He has been proven behind the scenes to be in love with his own image. And like when they wanted him to lose titles, he would be like going, but the kids look up to me. And it's like, oh no, dude, it's a show. Go about your fucking business. I know it's been probably a good 15 years, 12 years, but he bothers me. I heard stories behind the scenes. I don't like Rey Mysterio.
Dominic?
No, Rey Mysterio.
Ray.
Yeah, no, Ray was very much in love with his own storyline. He was one of those guys that got wrapped up in the hype, and he's like, "Well, what will my young fans think? What will the kids think?" It's like, it's a show, dude. Nobody cares what the kids think.
I think Dominic and Escobar are going to win this one. I remember when they tried to do the LWO, like, 2 decades ago. It didn't catch. I'm trying to remember if it did or if they did or not. I just remember that, and they don't remember when it did. They didn't try to do that with it was red, white, and green. They tried to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just like, yeah. I'm like, it didn't really work for me then. I think that Rey Mysterio's getting up there in age, and I mean, with Luchador being so much better now than it was then, and you want to put some fresh new faces in front of people. I think LWO is the way to show you old guard versus the new guard, but I think it's time that you move on to your younger talent. Ray served his purpose. No, he puts his son over. I don't see a better way to end it than that.
Agreed.
I tend to agree. I think as of right now, as a faction, the LWO is a joke. And in this sense, I feel real sorry for Dragon Lee that he is getting roped into this, because Dragon Lee can absolutely go. Absolutely go.
Yeah.
We had Ray versus Dominic last year, where Ray, of course, won. He beat his ungrateful son. The work that Dominic has done in the years since has been absolutely amazing work. That guy has got skin that would make a rhino jealous. That guy is so thick-skinned to get booed, massively booed, day in, day out, incessantly, to the point to where they drown him out on the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
And he loves it.
Mm-hmm.
And he loves it.
Now,
Dominic and Santos win.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
Now, I'd like to say this. This was years ago that I heard this about Rey Mysterio. He has a son now. I think Rey would probably rather put his son over to further his career and kind of pass on the torch. That's what every father wants to do with his son. So I think this is going to be a match that is going to be incredible. And it's going to be a banger match.
Yeah.
It might also be the thing that makes Dominic in a new direction.
Dominic's not going face. No way. He is way too over.
Not yet. Not yet.
I do not see Dominic going face for years.
I'll give you 6 months. I'll give you 6 months with if Ray loses, he's gonna congratulate his son, hug him, and it's gonna start the journey to a new direction. Now, is it gonna be?
I agree with Ryan on that one. That's what I would think.
I disagree. Just because of who these little fracturing tidbits are. You got him aligned with Legado del Fantasma, heel. Andrade, heel. No matter what. He's
this is interesting. Ray said he wants his last retirement match to be putting his son over.
Okay, so this might be it then.
I thought this was going to be his last match. Honestly, the way it's set up.
I'm just saying. A father embracing his son is the quickest way to make him a face.
even by accident. Like, even if you're not meaning to do it, I think that's
You know what I'm
what
saying?
happened. Yeah, it's a face
If there
moment.
Can we add an extra stipulation here? So we all
if there
pick
is-
Dominic and Escobar. Can we go Dominic goes face in the next, we'll say 3 months?
No.
I give you 6. I'll agree if you say 6 months.
Well, we need to give Joker the odds. He disagrees.
I say 2 years.
2 years?
I guess too long, man. I don't think so.
Too long.
That's
How
too
about-
long, man.
How about a month? If it doesn't happen in a month, then Ego and I take the L. Is that fair?
Fair. I'll take some of that. I'll take that wager.
Okay.
I'll take that.
All right.
All right. I like it. Again, this is guys.
At
This
least
is
another year. At least
again.
another year.
YouTube. There's no money on the line here. Like, there's not gambling. It's just wrestling predictions. I've actually had so much fun doing this that I want to continue doing this. Going forward. Yeah,
Likewise.
this has been awesome.
However, I think we should name the show.
What do you want?
Overbooked.
That's cool.
So
Wednesdays overbooked.
I actually like that. Yeah. Wednesday's overbooked.
With it.
So now
Wednesday nights. How about Wednesday nights overbooked? It gives it a little more
Sure.
context.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Deal.
I like it.
Next week, that's the name of the show.
All right. So now we round out night 1 main event. Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins versus Roman versus the tribal chief Roman Reigns and the final boss The Rock. I think we all know where this is going. I think this is a foregone conclusion.
Formality. Yeah.
I mean, are you
Roman,
talking about
Rock and,
the jabroni bean? Loud, pieing, trailblazing, eyebrow raising, stronger than a bear, faster than buck, gonna kick Cody Rhodes' ass like it's. I was gonna say
the most
not gonna give a fuck.
The most mediocre champion in WWE history.
The Rock.
Did I stutter?
How, sir?
Well, not this time,
That's
dude. I like his jokes. I love when he does that.
Mediocre wrestling, mediocre wrestler, great marketing.
No.
Yes.
No.
Watch my video. Go watch my video. Go watch my video and let the stats speak for themselves.
Dude, he continues to do the worst stuff possible, and he gets the math.
Okay,
he gets the biggest pops.
I am not saying
he drowns out Cody Rhodes.
I am not saying the character The Rock has not added some much needed hype for a WrestleMania that started off with injuries and someone being taken out because of shenanigans. That The Rock has done good work to rehype this. My problem is with Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne Johnson thinks he is bigger than the WWE. He thinks
I don't agree with that, dude.
I completely agree. You're completely wrong.
I don't agree with that because this is you can see this now. This is a work of The Rock and Triple H.
It's a great work.
Conjoined work of The Rock and Triple H. When The Rock goes out there and he starts swearing like it's the Attitude Era again, fans cheer. Like going, he would not be able to do that without Triple H's, endorsement, because Triple H is in charge. He really is in charge. And they also whip.
You can think all you want. So Rock, Roman.
Come on, man. Like you don't think that The Rock is going over Triple H's head?
Yes. Absolutely.
No, TKO said no.
He's done it before. He's done it before.
TKO said no. We don't want the language. We don't want the violence. We want this to be PG. And The Rock said that. And I have to assume that Triple H said, let's do it. You can't have that without Triple H. You can't. Come on, man.
Rock is going to do. Dwayne Johnson is going to do what Dwayne Johnson wants.
No, not like this. He has played by the rules in the past.
I agree with both of y'all. I agree with he's gonna play by the rules, but he's still gonna play by his own rules, and that's him still playing by the rules.
The reason look at the last time The Rock came back before all of this. He played within the rules. Okay, well,
I'll be right back.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, it doesn't make sense to debate this without someone who's seen
the opposition left. We win.
Well, that's because he forfeits. That's right, dude. You heard me. You forfeit. Okay, so the reason that I'm saying this is because the last time The Rock came back, before all of this, before becoming a member of the board, before Triple H got full creative control of WWE,
okay,
The Rock was more milquetoast, as you'd call it. He was more subdued. He was not this. Now, all of a sudden, Vince McMahon is like, whoosh, you're out. Triple H takes full control. The Rock becomes a member of TKO to defend Triple H. And TKO has said again, as JV said, we talked about last time. JV was like going, a lot of superstars are like, oh, well, how come The Rock gets to say all these things and swear and blah, 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 blah. Well, because he's The Rock. Hold on. Hold on. So Triple H and The Rock have to be working in tandem to defend this storyline because, again, we have language, we have blood, we have Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins being whipped like government mules on live television.
Okay, JR. Now,
counterpoint. That's the reference.
Now, counterpoint to this. The Rock cutting these Instagram promos 21 minutes, 11 minutes, 9 minutes, 40 minutes of uninterrupted Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't Seth Rollins do one? Why didn't Cody do one? Because those have to be approved. They have to be approved. Rock doesn't have to get approval. Because also in real life, he's on the board of directors. He's Triple H's boss. So Rock doesn't need approval to do that. And also, whenever you had Cody or Seth in the same ring as The Rock, who did all the talking? The Rock did. Seth tried it when he called him Mr. the Midlife Crisis, and then they cut his balls off real quick on that because Dwayne Johnson has to be the star at all times because he's not going to let what happened to him 12 years ago when John Cena eviscerated him, saying that, oh, I don't have my talking points written on my wrist here, the Mr. Hollywood. And then 2 years later, when CM Punk eviscerated him again, and CM Punk said, sorry, Rock, I guess your arms just aren't long enough to box with God. The Rock is never going to let that happen again.
Dude, it's a show. Like everything.
I'm just saying.
Come on, man. Are you kidding me with this?
Okay, again.
CM Punk has one of the biggest egos on the planet when it comes to the business. He went out on AEW and got fired for it by going, you know what? Trans kids are a real thing. Are you shitting me with this? That's exactly what happened.
That is not what happened. You were making that up. Stop lying. So anyway, as I was saying, because The Rock, Dwayne Johnson has an ego bigger than everyone in that locker room combined. It's also very fragile. He fully expected when he shot his shot that everyone was just gonna love it. The WWE universe turned on him. They said we don't need you, and furthermore,
No, the fuck they
we
didn't.
don't.
No,
We want Cody. They said we don't want you.
No!
Main event.
It got like 49,000 retweets. Are you? Come on, man! Seriously,
you can think whatever you want, dude.
Look,
okay,
no. Hold on.
I'm not done.
I agree with you.
That clip on YouTube. The clip on YouTube in 48 hours had over 600,000 dislikes. That is
I know.
That is 6 AT&T stadiums.
No, I know. I saw the dislikes. But look, it was a massive flop what they tried to do. Dude, you got to stop drinking that crap, because the fact that like going WWE is now, that's an endorsement. Like, you look more like a show than I do. Also, Ariel says Ryan is cool, especially when he finally gets to doing that slow seductive strip tease. I don't have an OnlyFans. No, don't look at me like that.
Okay.
No, look, so dude, I do not disagree with you on the fact that it was a massive flop. Where I disagree is that this, after they have pivoted, and I'm going to go with about 95 degrees. It's not even 90 degrees. It's 95 degrees.
That's fair.
This has been one of the best works, and you look at the comments, everybody's going.
I'm not denying that. And I said that the character of The Rock has been very good in making this WrestleMania season hyped. However, it took 2 weeks to hype up the rest of the damn card in the last 2 weeks.
Well, yeah, because no offense, dude, nobody cared. Everybody was engulfed with Cody Rhodes and The Rock. And that's a testament to Cody Rhodes.
You just made my point. It's always about The Rock.
Well, Cody was a part of it. So what are you talking about? Are you calling Cody Rhodes a drama queen too? Quite frankly, The Rock took his lumps. The Rock took his lumps against Seth Rollins and Cody. He put them over before Roman came out.
I am saying that the way this has been booked, has been booked up until the last 2 weeks was to make Cody Rhodes look like a bitch. A whiny little bitch.
No.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes,
it's to put him over the top. So everybody,
bro.
Yeah,
bro.
Hold on.
Bro.
Actually, story stating that The Rock is basically Hulk Hogan now, pushing his weight around. No, the reason I'm actually saying what I'm saying is because do you guys remember when the NWO put The Rock in an ambulance and ran him down? He was gone for weeks. I'm sorry. Was that Hulk Hogan pushing his weight around?
Didn't finish the job.
What?
Dwayne just needs to go.
Can you separate the fact you hate Dwayne Johnson from the story here for like 5 seconds?
I completely have.
You haven't.
The Rock has been doing great work. The character of The Rock has been doing great work. To behind the scenes, Dwayne Johnson is a fucking bitch.
Doesn't make any sense because they're the same person.
No, they're not. The Rock is a character. Dwayne Johnson is an egomaniac.
Well, hold on. Either The Rock is in control of the story or he's not. Like, you don't get to say Dwayne Johnson's being a bitch behind the scenes, but The Rock's doing great work. It doesn't work that way. I've been behind the scenes of WWE, actual WWE. It's determined before you ever step through the curtain.
I know this. I do not like Dwayne Johnson. I never liked the character of The Rock.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
Anyway,
no shade.
on to night 2.
Oh God, we're not even on night.
Starting off
Oh, man.
for the World Heavyweight Championship, Seth freaking Rollins against Drew McIntyre.
Hold on, I gotta find it. God damn it! There it is.
It's right under it. There you go.
I know.
Wait, it's right there. Dude.
We
Ego,
wasted like 10 minutes on that crap.
that's fine.
So I'm thinking if The Rock and Roman Reigns win night one, then I have Seth
They're
freaking
going to
Rollins
win,
retaining. Yeah. Then I got Seth Rollins. Again, I made the wrong mistake. I made the mistake again. I thought I was gonna have Seth Rollins. So you're saying Becky Lynch and like the couple loses? Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch both lose?
And that's why.
Go ahead.
Here's why. Because
Agreed.
Becky Lynch is gonna probably go to a more part-time role because she wants to be the more of a mom and to put down roots for their daughter. She's about their daughter is about 2. Seth needs knee surgery badly.
Oh, really? Wait, what happened?
I mean, he has been rehabbing his knees for like the last 6 months.
Oh my God.
So
okay.
Yeah, he needs to take some time off. Now, as Brad last week said, don't say it, Joker. Don't say it. Don't say it. I could see a world where Drew McIntyre wins, gets his moment in front of fans in a stadium instead of a warehouse in front of TV screens. He's celebrating, and out comes Damian Priest with the money in the bank.
In the bank, yeah. I thought that would happen because didn't that how Seth won at one of the WrestleManias a few years ago or something like that. He cashed in his.
Okay, Seth cashed in during the match, making the match a triple threat.
I thought that.
I think this would be after the match.
I can see that.
I think I think the cash in will be after the match. So I say Drew, and don't be surprised if Damian Priest cashes in.
Okay,
Ryan.
I actually agree. Drew McIntyre is going over. Just for the sheer fact that he is being a massive troll in every which way or form on social media and at the events, like he is literally just and again, Seth Rollins does not have his head in the game. He's focused on The Rock, on Roman Reigns. That's going to bite you in the ass, and he's losing this.
Then on Monday's Raw, it was Drew who didn't have his head in the game because he was so focused on CM Punk that he got blindsided by a super kick. From Seth Rollins.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Which is also going to allude to the fact that, again, CM Punk is on the road to recovery. He's going to be back very quickly.
Now,
really?
The reason I would not be. Now, I will say this: the Damian Priest angle cashing in, and I think because we got that announcement of Clash at the Castle in June, it's going to be in Glasgow, Scotland. That's Drew's home country. I could see a feud between Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre going into that event where Drew then wins it again in front of his home crowd, his family, all of that.
Okay. That's nice. I like that. Okay.
Yes, Brad. That's exactly what it sets up.
Good call, man.
Brad's a big wrestling fan too. He denies it, but
he was spot on for someone. Yeah, that was very spot on.
His chat say differently.
Right, exactly.
So it's almost like he would like to be on the panel at some point.
That's what it sounds like.
I think he should next week on episode 1. Well, actually, episode however many rock, but under the new name, Wednesday nights overbooked.
Yeah. No, yeah, it'll be episode 6. We'll keep the episodes in line, but yeah, Wednesday night's episode overbooked. I like that.
Okay. And then did they make a logo or make a thumbnail and then send that to me so I can do the whole thing too?
Yeah, no, I'll try to figure something out over the weekend. I should be off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I'll have time to rework everything.
So then we have the next match,
yes.
which, as I said on night 1, the outcome of that affects this match. For the WWE Women's Championship, Io Sky versus Bayley. Ego, your thoughts?
I don't know. Like I said, I forgot the Io Sky was going to be in the 6-women's tag. So I mean, are they saying that
she's not?
Oh, she's not. She's not. Wrong one. Okay, wrong one.
But okay, so now so whoever wins that tag match will determine at least from if I have the pen, who wins this match. If Jade, if Bianca, Jade, and Naomi win, Io retains. If Damage Control wins, Bayley wins.
Bayley wins. Okay. I'm going with, based on what y'all told me, I think Damage Control wins, which means I think that Bayley will win this one. There we go. Yes. Yeah, and Bayley's heel right now, right?
What?
Is Bayley a heel right now?
No, face.
It's face?
No.
Huh. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. You look face. Okay. Yeah, I'll go with Bayley on this one then, actually.
Ryan?
I agree with Bayley. 100%.
Okay. And I say Bayley as well, because this is the one thing she has not. This is the one thing in her career she has not accomplished, to win a match at WrestleMania. This is the one thing she hasn't done. Give her flowers. I think her winning the championship is really more of a appreciation for all the work that she does. She does so much in getting other people over, bringing in new talent, working with new talent. Because if you watch the last Royal Rumble, Bayley is almost like the traffic cop, kind of just getting people in the right spots, kind of just giving them a push here, giving them a push there, kind of where they need, making sure everyone is where they need to be at the right time. Here, she does so much work, and
also at the same time, she's an awesome person. I was at NXT with her. She really is. She cheered for me, and she didn't know who I was during my match. No, seriously, she is an incredibly nice person. Oh, you know who's not nice? Paige.
Oh, Saraya?
Yeah, she's a witch.
I see.
I'm just saying.
I've heard things about lots of folks, and I've heard stories about just about everybody. So we're all on the agreement that
Bayley.
The Bayley. Definitely. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we have the U.S. Championship triple threat. Logan Paul. Excuse me, I'm a little parched here. Hold on.
Oh God, you're so gay.
Oh boy.
God, you're so
versus Kevin Owens.
You're less gay.
Versus look who's talking. Versus Randy Orton. Ego, your thoughts?
Okay, so I'm guessing Logan Paul has the belt right now, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Man, this is going to be difficult because I remember Undertaker was saying that he's a great athlete, but just might need to have more focus. I'm gonna go against my judgment and say Kevin Owens. I don't even know why. Like I said, I think that they might. I don't know if they want Logan Paul to have more focus, generally speaking, or what. Randy Orton, I don't see him pulling it out, but for some reason, I think that Kevin Owens will win. That's all I can give you.
Ryan?
Logan Paul.
Okay. I agree that my pick is Logan Paul, and I think he holds this belt until SummerSlam, which is in Cleveland, his home city.
Boy. So, yeah, okay.
Also, at the same time, Randy Orton is still, he's had massive surgeries. He's not the same.
Really?
And I don't, and for Randy to take this belt at this stage in his career is a step down.
Step down.
It's a step down.
Yes.
No, yeah. I could see a world where Kevin Owens comes out of this with the win. I would not be mad at that, but I think Logan Paul wins. Plus, right in the middle of the mat for both nights will be the Prime beverage logo. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
So next we have AJ Styles versus LA Knight. Yeah.
This one feel.
I might go LA Knight on this one. I mean, I haven't seen much of AJ Styles outside of like a progress photo of him looking like huge. I've never seen him that big before. But I think that LA Knight was getting a lot of hype and praise preceding this from what I've seen outside looking in. So I think that LA Knight's going to win this one. Excuse me.
Okay.
LA Knight has a massive, following going into this one. I don't. However, for that reason, this one seems kind of like a superficial match. Maybe they might try to use this to catapult AJ Styles into something else. LA Knight does not need the win, but I think AJ Styles does, in my opinion.
You're backwards on that one. Of the folks who need a win here, it's LA Knight. AJ Styles is AJ Styles. AJ Styles does not need a win at the WrestleMania to make himself relevant. LA Knight, after being in the main event talk at Crown Jewel in Riyadh, and then being in a fatal 4-way at Rumble, has kind of floundered, has had no real direction. This will put LA Knight on a course to SummerSlam versus Logan Paul.
Ooh, that would be nice. I like that. I didn't think of that. I like that. I like that a lot.
AJ Styles will put LA Knight over. That's just that's how I think this plays out.
Okay. All right.
Now, a match that was just announced Monday night, which is a big who cares match. We have the Final Testament, Karrion Kross and the Authors of Pain versus the Pride, which is Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. Now, we also see B-Fab there and Scarlett. This match will be a Philadelphia street fight, which means who the fuck knows what's gonna happen. These matches can get ridiculous really fast. Now, I don't care who wins this match. I have no interest in this match whatsoever. I am happy for one thing, that Karrion Kross, who has done everything the WWE has asked him to do, it has not gotten over with fans, and he still is a good soldier, does whatever he's asked, is getting a WrestleMania moment. Now, I think the fact that the Street Profits are not in the tag team championship match is a crime.
I
don't know anything about this. I can't comment on this one.
This is just looking at this is confusing to me.
This is a match where this is a match that I really don't give two shits about.
Well, it kind of looks like an 8-person tag team match with no DQ, right?
Right.
Well,
because a street fight is not a street fight
DQ,
is
there's no count out. There's no
So you have to be pinned in the ring. It's not false count anywhere. It's just I can beat you with a
false
brick.
count anyway.
No.
Someone's getting suplexed in the Philadelphia Museum. I mean,
no. A street fight is not false count anywhere. Hardcore matches are false count anywhere.
What's the point of a Philly street fight then? Why are they calling it a Philly street fight if it's not even false count?
They can fight into the streets, but the fall has to count in the ring physically.
That means I'm just telling you, no one's fighting on SEPTA. I'm telling you that right now. No one's fighting in the train stations. Don't expect any of that at all.
Yeah,
no. No way. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, okay, ECW style. Okay, gotcha. I'm just
it's ECW style, but again, falls count only in the ring.
Well, how cool would it be if the match ends up there's a WWE ring in the Hammerstein Ballroom?
That'd be cool.
That'd be really cool.
That'd be awesome. If you tell me it ends there, that'd be awesome.
I'm just saying.
That'd be cool. The only thing that would make it interesting, because I can't make heads or tails of this at all.
No, it's not a normal 8-man tag match. It's an intergender match, just for the record. But it means that
I'm sorry.
It means that you can beat somebody's brains in with a table and But again, falls have to count in a official WWE ring.
All right. So, but as far as who I think is going to win this match, I don't care.
I'd say maybe the New Testament dudes, but I mean, even that's like it's a toss up for me.
Yeah, if I had to pick, I'd say the Final Testament because they look more pathetic. Like they need a win.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
I mean, you might not say that if you've seen the Authors of Pain in action. They're badasses.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
And so now we come to the main event. Cody Rhodes versus the Tribal Chief for the undisputed WWE Championship. Yes, sir.
I forgot. So I heard that there were stipulations, right? We assumed that Roman Reigns and Rock win night one. So what does that mean the stipulations are for this night?
It's gotta be bloodline rules. Bloodline rules. Cody Rhodes. Which means
I like it when he does it. What you get?
Basically means there are no rules. The bloodline can do whatever we want to you, Cody Rhodes. Goosebumps, Cody Rhodes. Goosebumps, do you feel them? Fucking faggot. Faggoty ass bullshit that. God damn it. So anyway, if Cody Rhodes and Seth were to win, this would be a clean one-on-one, no interference from the bloodline whatsoever. We know that's not going to happen. This match is going to be an overbooked spectacle. It's going to be a madhouse, and I'm here for it.
Okay.
But Cody Rhodes walks out Universal Champion.
I have to be honest. I actually disagree. In the final moment.
No, it's not going to happen.
Not about this match. Not about this one. I think The Rock and Roman Reigns are going to lose.
Night one?
Yes.
No way. The Rock.
Wow.
The Rock is not going to lose his first match back in a decade, and Roman Reigns is not losing twice in 2 days.
I think The Rock and Roman are going to lose over a miscommunication The Rock and
Well,
Roman Reigns are going to lose.
Would
And
you
all
say
of a
happening
sudden-
night 2 and not 1?
No,
Okay,
I'm going back to night 1. Yes, I was
Okay.
waiting for the bomb to drop. The Rock and Roman Reigns lose.
So then the bloodline is just gonna show up on night 2.
I didn't say that either. Hear me out. Hold on.
Okay.
All right. Everybody's all fired up all of a sudden over a difference of opinions. The Rock and Roman lose on night 1. Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins give a hell of a performance. The Rock, acknowledging the fact that maybe he just almost beat Cody Rhodes, decides at the end of the match, after losing, he shakes Cody's hand. Roman Reigns can't have this. So he decides, and the rest of the bloodline attacks The Rock, Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins. Not saying The Rock's going to show up night 2, but it fractures everything. Cody Rhodes wins. The Rock is no longer a part of the bloodline. And on night 2, when the bloodline tries to interfere, not saying they interfere, not saying they hit Cody with anything, The Rock stops them at the last minute, becoming full turn.
That's a lot of Rock involvement, man.
I think you're smoking crack, and your rock simping is showing badly.
Weird, because you want to address that, dude?
Sure, I will. So here's the problem with this thing. You need to book Cody Rhodes, as you've been doing so far, as this huge mountain to climb. The big mountain to climb.
Huge mountain to climb.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
I let you go on your little diatribe. Now you're gonna hear me. Damn it. Okay, so here we go. So this has got to be the biggest mountain Cody has to climb against all odds.
Okay.
So Seth and Cody lose. Rock pins Cody night 1, which sets up bloodline rules. Cody has now all the odds stacked against him. And again, because everything is done for a reason, we saw an Easter egg on Monday Night Raw 2 weeks ago when The Rock is about to lay that finishing blow to fully put Cody away. Cena comes out. Stone Cold comes out. The Avengers assemble to help the hero defeat the evil bloodline. This is how Cody beats Roman Reigns. Cody goes over, walks out the Universal Champion. This begins the fracture in the bloodline.
I mean, I like that storyline more. Look, dude, I love that storyline more, but Stone Cold John Cena, well, it could be. Fuck. Damn it. Like, no, Ariel, no, that's not going to happen. Cody's not going to.
Again, we saw it 2 weeks ago on Raw. They're beating him when The Rock is beating him outside. We see a production truck.
We do.
That is normally in the WrestleMania wrap. There's no current superstars on there. There's just the WWE logo with John Cena and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
All right.
Also, the same time that what Stone Cold just confirmed he was asked to WrestleMania like a couple days ago.
And
Interesting.
He was asked to be a part of. Yes, they both confirmed they were at. Well, no, John Cena said first. He's like going, I don't care if I'm asked to be a part of WrestleMania. I'll be there in whatever capacity, right?
Capacity,
right.
Yeah.
Meet and greet or like
right
the event. I mean, look, dude, I want yours more. I really want yours more because I'll probably be peeing my shorts if it happens. Because
and don't be surprised. Also, there's another legend that has some history with Roman Reigns. Who did Roman Reigns retire at WrestleMania?
Undertaker.
Taker.
Wow, yes. That would be awesome.
Yep.
Okay.
Again,
that's cool.
overbooked spectacle. WrestleMania 40, WrestleMania XL, extra large.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would literally be WrestleMania Avengers Infinity War.
Yeah, that would.
All right, easy. Okay. Even though I'm rooting for your story more.
That's right.
God bless America. All right. Well, I don't think we can top that. Please don't. I promise I won't pee my shorts.
Anna, I love you. You're the best.
Yes, she is. No, I won't pee my shorts. Brad says, I like Jokers. Yes, I do too.
Yeah.
Roman has to be wearing the Infinity Gauntlet snapping wrestlers out. Well, that's a little farther than we got.
Yeah, just snap the Rock out of existence and it will be fine.
I really still like that, man.
You have a problem. Seek help for your Rock.
We gotta ask about it. We gotta talk about it one day, man.
God,
eventually.
JV's got RDS. RDS, yes. Oh, I'm putting that in an intro. You got RDS.
And you have Rock SS, Rock Simps syndrome.
The fuck have I simped?
That's another cast.
All right. I want to thank Tyler, who's still not here because apparently he's having storms. Tyler, thank you for being here. And of course, we're going to be doing this next week. It might be spicier than this one. LeftEyeEgo, appreciate you, buddy. What do you got coming up?
No problem. You know what? I just dropped a video yesterday on what I consider to be the movie over the year, Late Night with the Devil, as far as the horror genre. It was amazing. I really loved it. And I saw Joker's Voices review of Immaculate on there too. I went to go see that. So I was watching Immaculate and hoping that it would not be, it was just okay, but seeing
it was okay.
Late Night with the Devil, it was just okay.
You were looking for Sydney Sweeney's boobs, weren't you?
Duh.
Don't lie.
Don't bite the donut not knowing it's sweet. So, I mean,
it's shit.
Sweet, so. But yeah, so I've got that one out. The wife and I are going to be doing our Ordinary Gains episode this Sunday as well. But that's what I got coming up. But thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it, man.
And you'll be back here, back here next week.
Yes, sir. Because we have to do the I guess it's the WrestleMania autopsy. So yes,
I cannot wait for
that.
The post show.
Yes, it is. So nobody wants to hear from the man. What is it again? RSS.
No one cares.
Yeah, nobody cares.
RSS. Your rock simping syndrome.
Everybody wants to hear from the man who has RDS, Rock Derangement Syndrome, JV.
That's fine. So tomorrow you can catch me on with Roman of the Empire. We will be talking about heavy metal bands from 2000 to the present. Should be a lot of fun there. Friday, I will be dropping a video with my review of Godzilla Kong. I watch things so you don't have to. And then I will also be here for Friday night's Royal Rumble. Be sure to catch us here next week for another round of Overbooked. And this is how we're going to end the show. But we're not going to end the show like The Rock, because I would rather see people out here. You know what you came for. Have we got your attention yet? This guy thinks he's funny. He doesn't know what funny is. You know what the Joker says? When the Joker finds something funny, you should run. Toodles.